So you are going to join me in my kitchen this morning to help make my apple pancake recipe. I have all the ingredients laid out here. I started with cutting my Granny Smith apple up into tiny little bits. I like to add cinnamon also, but I like to dice this up into small little bits so it's not so crunchy in my pancakes. Even when I cook it, it could still be a little crunchy, and I like mine a little softer. So I started with 1.5 cups flour. You can use your own pancake baking mix, pre-made baking mix, but I'm just making mine from scratch today. I need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Salt. I have some salt in my butter, so I'm going to add just a little bit less salt. And I need 1 teaspoon of this baking powder. 1 teaspoon, but then I need 3 more 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to use my little spoon and add that. So first I'm putting in the dry ingredients. I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So my dry ingredients was the flour, the salt, the baking powder, and now I need 3 tablespoons of sugar, which is also a dry ingredient. I'm going to put that in. I need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. This is the tablespoon. That's a bigger spoon. So I needed 3 of those. Again, I'm just going to give this a quick stir. And next I add my apples. I like to get those mixed in with the flour to incorporate those. And I did cook those in the microwave a little bit with a little bit of water to make them a little bit softer. But that'll mix in fine because now I'm going to add the liquid ingredients, which is a cup or a little more of milk. I used almond milk, but you can use any type of milk that you like. I also need to get out my whisk because I am going to whisk these 2 eggs into my milk. Bloop. The recipe calls for 1 or 2 eggs. I like to use 2. Makes my pancakes a little more fluffy. Twist that a little bit, incorporate the egg. Now I already have my 3 tablespoons of melted butter. That's also a liquid, so I'm putting all the liquids together into here first and giving them a little stir before I put them in with the dry. Whisk, 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 whisk. This is a good task for you to do in the kitchen to help moms or dads cooking using the whisk. So I'm just gonna add the wet to the dry and make my pancake batter. Just a good stir. I like the smell of the cinnamon. I used a Granny Smith apple, which is a little more tart, but you can put in any apple that you like. Or maybe you don't want to make apple pancakes. Maybe you want to make banana pancakes or nut pancakes or blueberry pancakes. You can make any flavor that you like, but apple seemed like a good thing to make today. So I'm going to start my pan over here with a little bit of oil. Of course, this is a mommy and daddy job with the stovetop and putting them in the pan probably also. But one of the tasks that you can have after they cook is I thought it would be fun to use some cookie cutters to make a couple different shapes. I don't have very many cookie cutters right now at my house, but I think we used this with one other recipe we did recently. And I have a star And this is a little puppy paw print, little dog paw print. And I also have a dog cookie cutter. So maybe I'll make some dog shapes. And you don't have to use your cookie cutter to make shapes, but that's another way to use your fine motor skills in the kitchen, is using cookie cutters, which you probably often do with Play-Doh and things like that. So I'm going to let this get nice and warm. Here's my lumpy pancake batter with my apples. Maybe I'll add even a touch more cinnamon. Because they're apple cinnamon pancakes after all. All right, so I'm going to get this started, friends. You can watch me put this on. And then I'll let them cook. And we can come back in the next segment and we can cut them into shapes and eat them. So I'm going to watch these sizzle and I'll turn them over using my spatula. And I'll show you what they look like in the next clip. I have my delicious stack of pancakes here. I made quite a few and they smell really good. I'm going to just pick a couple and make some shapes with them. Oh, they're still very hot. And again, you don't have to make the cookie cutter shapes, but I just thought it would be another way to use your fine motor, and it's cute. So I chose my doggy and a heart. So there he is, the doggy. I'd make 2 doggies, one for each, one for Poppy and one for Herbie. But here's my heart shape. And of course I'm going to eat the whole pancake. I'm not going to just eat the shape. So I'm going to put my favorite maple syrup on and go eat my breakfast, and see you guys in a short while, I hope, at the parade. Look for me, I'll look for you. Bye.